Hey everybody, this is Alec with Hohman Rehab, and I wanted to share with you guys some really good news in what could be considered a relatively rough time. So, one of the things that has just been released as of today that we're able to do in the state of Florida is something known as telehealth. What that means is we are now able to video chat you, just like I am right now, over specific issues using certain platforms. What that means is if you are an established patient, meaning you've already come in for an evaluation with a physical therapist, we are able to do follow-up appointments over your phone. That means either through video chat or teleconferencing, I'm going to be able to talk to you and, if possible, even see you so that we can learn a little bit more about what's going on in your home program so that we can advance it and see how we can help better manage your condition without you necessarily having to come into my office. And this is something we've been trying to get more and more integrated in physical therapy for a long time, because one of the biggest barriers for a lot of people is finding the time to be able to get into my office. So, the good news right now is that we can do it. More and more insurances are reimbursing for this now, and we keep hearing more by the hour in terms of who we're all going to be able to help. And the answer seems to be the vast majority of insurances are going to be offering a whole lot of options. We've even had some insurances offer to waive copays for people who need to stay at home. This is great news because what it means is we can now call you up and see what's going on. You can tell me in your home, hey, here's what's really giving me trouble right now. I can't do this, I can't do this. All right, let's take a look at what your exercises are. Can I see how things are going? That's going to allow me to do exactly what I'd normally do in clinic. Witness what's going on, take a look at what modifications need to be made, see if we can advance things or see if we need to change things to make them fit you better. And then we can update your home exercise program on a normal basis, just like we would in any other visit. Now, there are certain things, of course, that I can't do, meaning I'm not going to be able to do some of my more hands-on therapies like manual therapy. However, just like with everybody else, what I always try to do is I try to teach you what I'm doing with manual therapy so that you can do it to yourself at home and have better carryover. What that means is I can still demonstrate that on video. If you can see me do something and you can show me that you can copy it well, very often you'll be able to do it and get some benefit out of it. Now, it's not exactly the same as being able to come into my office, but we can still see some fantastic benefits from this. And there are a couple different companies out there that are already trying to switch this model as a primary model. So seeing it update now that we can actually do it in offices like mine, where I could see you either in clinic or at home, is some great news. Now, how long this is going to last after the current crisis, I'm not entirely sure about, but for those of you who need to stay at home or feel most comfortable staying at home, we have this option now. When you call us to set up an appointment, if you tell us that you really feel better or safer at home, we have an option for you now. And it's one that your insurance is generally going to cover, which is great. So, if you guys have any questions about how this applies, essentially what's going to happen is we are going to give you a call on whatever platform or device you feel most comfortable with. From there, we're going to communicate with you directly starting at the appointment like we normally would, asking you about what is current with your condition. Obviously, like always, we'll have access to our normal documentation. I'll be able to know what's been going on in the past, tracking your progress. There are a couple measures I won't be able to take, but at least I can see how things are going. It's a great stopgap for us to be able to have some really good stuff going on, so I'm extremely excited about this. It's something that we've been talking about since last year in our clinic, trying to figure out how to integrate it better. And until recently, we were only able to do this as a cash pay option, and we weren't seeing a whole lot of people who had too much desire for that. But now that we're seeing insurances see the positive benefits of it, I'm very excited to see what more we can do. So, this is something, like I said, that we've been hoping for a long time. So it's something that I'm relatively excited to be able to put into practice. While I've had some education on how to do it, this is going to be a really good example for us to show the world just how well this stuff works. We already in our clinic try to make sure people are independent in their home programs as much as possible. And if we can use stuff like this to help you progress things even faster, this could be a great option for a lot of people. And I'm really hopeful for this. Plus, in keeping with what we're trying to do right now, this can help preserve a whole lot of the safety standards we're currently being encouraged to produce by the CDC. So this means that we're not only being able to try something new, but we're able to use it to keep you even safer. If you guys have more questions about what we can do to help out, please let us know. This is obviously something that's a little bit newer, so you may need a little bit of help setting up, and we're going to be trying to put together some tutorials as things come around over the next few days to make sure that we are actually going to be able to move things in the right direction for you at home as well. So, we're going to try to put things together across different devices and different platforms, so you have all the instructions you need so we can start things up right away. Again, I'm very excited, and we want to thank you all who are tuning in. Looks like we already have some people who are excited to participate with us. So we hope to see you all very soon, either in this manner or another. Have a great one and stay safe, everybody.